What's up, everybody? Brian and Michael here. We're going to be doing a little choking this morning, and this is not an easy grip to set up when you're trying to take the back, unfortunately. I get a lot of questions about that from my students, and I was going to go over some things that I've come up with and learned from other people over the years with how to achieve that goal. First, we're going to start with the trickery. This is for competitors, okay? And it used to be hard to get this in a non-competition setting and line it out with whoever's coaching you ahead of time if this situation should occur. So I learned this from Rodrigo Pinheiro, and we'll kind of context it. So he's in turtle. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this single lapel grip from turtle, kind of raise up there. Yeah, everybody knows this. You know, from here I can do my clock chokes, I can do this elbow choke, I could roll for bow and arrow chokes, take the back. I got all these other cool chokes once I set my hooks. But he's not going to let you grab it. Okay, so yeah, all he's doing is this, and it becomes difficult. Okay, so what are we to do? Well, Rodrigo taught a seminar at my gym a few years ago, learned lots of cool stuff from him. Some of it I've kind of shared on the page. You can look back at some different sweeps and stuff, and takedowns. Okay, so, but you have your person on your sidelines, yeah. 10 seconds. Boop. Done. Entry one complete. Kind of crazy, but I've like yelled that 10-second thing to people in this position, and they've looked up. Okay, it's a cool little thing. They're going to look up. Our clock's over there. You're going to check the clock. Boom. Okay, now I got it. It's not really 10 seconds. It's like a minute and 10 seconds, or 2 minutes. And they're like, oh man, there's only this much time. I'm almost done with the match. And that's when I go. Okay, try it out. It's a cool little idea. Like I said, he taught at the seminar. I've thought about it ever since. So here I'm kind of off to the rear corner. I have a knee here behind him, and then the leg running kind of mirror his leg. That's a good position, okay? I do this as well. I don't put this knee down the center because I'm afraid he might roll and knee bar me, right? So if that's the case, go ahead and roll through for that. That's pretty simple to happen, right? Michael and I just drilled a bunch of heel hooks in leg attacks this morning, so I don't want to get a chance to do that, right? So I'm going to move from this position where my knee is not down in between to this. Look, I've got live toes in the mat. Let's turn a little bit. Live toes in the mat. I'm pinching my knees into his hips, almost like I'm holding a mount position, okay? And from here, I'm behind him. He's worried now less about being choked. He's probably worried about my hooks getting set and maybe getting choked. But here's the thing. People suspect you're going to choke them. It's going to be hard for you to set it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move from this rear position with a dismount. And I'm going to come in for the attack with the choke. All right, let's turn this way. Okay, so let's say you're here. You're here. They're going to defend the head a lot more. And the further you move away and you're back here, this becomes less of a priority. I'm not saying people aren't going to defend, but if you get back here and you're playing, you can do all sorts of cool stuff, take the back. You get back here, you're playing, then you wait for him to kind of open up. When you see the opportunity presents itself here, dismount, go for your collar. This works really well. Like we're right next door to Oklahoma. There's a lot of really legit wrestlers over there. And wrestlers will play more of what's called a referee position. Let's say this is no-gi, or you're going against a wrestler. Wrestlers will do this sort of here. Like we have a wrestling coach that will do this when you're behind him, right? So, and don't even come up that high, just like a little bit, right? So you're a little more inclined to do this. Even if he has his head down, he's kind of looking back. He's trying to sit through. Dismount, and you catch. There, I'm going to go immediately into whatever choke I want to finish. Rolling bow and arrow, elbow choke, clock choke, whatever you want. Okay? One other option. Start attacking the same side. This would be option 3. The sneaky Rodrigo trick, the dismount from the rear, and then I'm beside. We call this position side ride. Okay? I do this. And if he ever commits both hands to this side to stop trying to do this, like I might cross face, that's when I do the other hand for the single lapel. I come over, and I start taking the back. I want my bottom hook first. He's kind of heavy on that. I might do my top hook, but I'm gonna turn and roll him with it. Then I'll grab his arm and roll him back so I can start working my bow and arrow. Okay, so here, you might like to set this up on your weak side, so you could, this is my strong side to grip and choke, but I am left-handed. Okay, so when he commits both to one side, I come in this way. I like to do this cross face and do things like this to get him doing that, and then I go here, I switch. That time I got the bottom hook in, and I can choke. So single lapel grips, you need them to set up back attacks. I get a lot of people that say they could get the back, and then they don't have their grip, and it's hard to get once you already have hooks set. I like setting that up as I'm taking the back. Turtle is the back, but it's kind of a micro transition to get your hooks is what we're kind of exploring there at the end. So that's 3 options for single lapel choke. Like and subscribe, comment, give us some feedback. We'll see you next time. Thanks.